Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Module 5, Lesson 3. Types of AI-powered content creation tools. So far, we've explored the fundamentals of content creation and the transformative role AI plays within it. Today, we're going to make things more practical. This is where strategy meets tools. Because let's face it, the landscape of AI content tools can be overwhelming. There are dozens, even hundreds of applications out there claiming to enhance your writing, design your images, animate your videos, and analyze your audience. So how do you navigate it? Let me begin with a thought. Choosing the right AI tool is like selecting the right paintbrush. It all depends on the masterpiece you envision. Today's goal is to help you identify the right paintbrush for the kind of content you're trying to create. We'll organize our discussion around a taxonomy, a classification of 4 main categories. 1. Text generators. 2. Visual creators. 3. Video and audio tools. 4. Analytics platforms. Let's examine each with examples, use cases, and a few pro-level insights along the way. 1. Text generators. Let's begin with the most recognizable class of tools. Text generators. These are tools that produce written content, anything from blog posts and tweets to marketing emails, captions, and even full product descriptions. At the forefront are systems like ChatGPT, Jasper, and Copy.ai. They use large language models to analyze input prompts and generate highly structured, human-sounding prose. Use case? Imagine you're running a campaign for an outdoor vehicle like a Land Rover. Writing dozens of product descriptions for various models and markets could take your team weeks. Instead, Land Rover used Jasper AI to draft 80% of their product descriptions, freeing up their writers to focus on polishing, not building from scratch. Even BuzzFeed has leaned into these tools. Today, up to 40% of their quizzes are generated using AI. The editor provides the concept, and the machine fills in the bones, questions, answers, even suggested headlines. These tools are not just for writing, they're for rapid ideation. Struggling to find a catchy Instagram caption? A prompt like, "Write a playful caption for a beachwear brand targeting Gen Z" will yield 10 usable variations in seconds. But a caveat here. Use your judgment. Text generators are great at structure, but they don't understand nuance, tone, or cultural context like a human. Always review, refine, and realign AI-generated text with your brand's voice. 2. Visual creators. Next, we move into the visual domain, tools that generate graphics, illustrations, layouts, or even branded content from either a prompt or a dataset. The best-known names in this category include DALL-E 3, Midjourney, and Canva's AI suite. Let me give you an example that's not only clever, it's award-winning. Heinz asked an AI art tool to draw ketchup in space. The result? A series of surreal, astronaut-themed ketchup visuals that captured public imagination and even won creative awards. The brilliance here was not just the tech, but how the human team leveraged it to push the brand into a fun, futuristic visual narrative. Use case? Social media campaigns that need custom graphics at scale, logos, infographics, display ads. Canva's magic design can generate entire templates based on one sentence. And once the graphic is generated, a designer or marketer can jump in to edit, adapt, or tweak for platform-specific needs. The benefit here is not just automation, it's creative expansion. AI lets you explore styles or compositions that might have taken hours in Photoshop without needing to be a design expert. 3. Video and audio tools. Now to one of the most exciting and fast-developing domains, video and audio content. Creating a 30-second explainer video used to require a scriptwriter, a presenter, a videographer, and hours of editing. Not anymore. Platforms like Synthesia allow you to create videos with AI avatars. You simply provide the text, choose an avatar, select a background, and out comes a polished video, often used for training content, product demos, or multilingual explainers. Reuters, one of the world's largest news agencies, has begun using AI news anchors to deliver headlines in multiple languages, simultaneously expanding their reach and cutting translation costs. For podcasting and editing, tools like Descript are transformative. They provide AI-powered transcript editing. You can edit the audio by simply editing the text. You can also delete filler words, add captions, and even overdub voice mistakes using AI voice cloning. Use case: if you want to transform a webinar into a bite-sized video series for Instagram Reels or TikTok, you can use Descript to trim and revoice segments, then feed visuals through Canva or DALL-E, and stitch everything together, all in one afternoon. This category of tools is powerful because video remains the most engaging form of content on most platforms. AI now makes it feasible at scale, even for solo creators or small teams. 4. Analytics and insights platforms. Finally, let's talk about analytics, the eyes and ears of your content operation. AI-powered analytics platforms don't just tell you what happened, they predict what might happen next. They analyze millions of social signals, likes, shares, comments, hashtags, to identify trends, audience preferences, and even potential backlash. Hootsuite Insights or Brandwatch are two examples. These tools use natural language processing and sentiment analysis to tell you things like, mentions of your brand rose 18% last week, mostly positive sentiment. A trending meme overlaps with your brand values. Consider engaging. Coca-Cola famously used this kind of AI-driven insight to track meme trends. When they spotted a user-generated meme aligning with one of their campaign themes, they capitalized on it in real time, driving massive engagement. Use case? Let's say you're planning next month's content calendar. Instead of guessing, you could use these tools to identify which hashtags are peaking, what your audience is reacting to, and what competitor brands are doing, and tailor your content accordingly. In a sense, these tools make your strategy more proactive than reactive, and that's a competitive advantage. Bonus insight: combine tools for end-to-end pipelines. Before we close, here's a pro tip. Don't think of these tools in isolation. Think pipelines. You can generate post ideas in ChatGPT, create a matching visual in Canva AI, turn it into a narrated video in Synthesia, and analyze its performance in Hootsuite. This kind of integration allows end-to-end content creation, from ideation to analysis, within a single day, even a single hour. Companies like L'Oreal have adopted this model. They use AI to automate product descriptions, resulting in a 50% reduction in content production costs, according to Forrester's 2024 report. That's not just innovation, that's operational transformation. Let's step back. What we're seeing here is a redefinition of the creative toolkit. From text to visuals, from audio to analytics, AI tools are reshaping how content is imagined, produced, and evaluated. But remember, tools are only as effective as the mind guiding them. You are the strategist, the storyteller, the curator of brand voice. AI can accelerate, amplify, and even inspire, but it can't replace that uniquely human touch: judgment, empathy, context, humor. In our next lesson, we'll roll up our sleeves and put these tools to work, exploring hands-on applications and workflows. Until then, I encourage you to try just one tool, perhaps ChatGPT for a social caption or Canva AI for a visual post, and see what happens. It might not be perfect, but it will certainly be productive. And as always, question the tool, guide the output, and let your creative instinct lead.